guys, Dawn Cook here, DaveandDawnCook.com. Alright, you ready for asset number 4? We've been going through these, we're now up to number 4. These come from Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Business of the 21st Century, where he's talking about, and as well as other things, but he talks about the 8 assets you gain by being involved in network marketing. And asset number 4 is the power of your own network. Now, Robert talks about how he was very intrigued by network marketing at first, mainly by the word network within the term there. And that caught his eye because Rich Dad always talked about and respected the term network. In fact, Rich Dad's hero was Thomas Edison. And most of us think Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Actually, he improved it and perfected it, but he did not actually invent it. But what Rich Dad valued in Thomas Edison was the genius that he had in creating a network to allow his light bulb to be available to essentially, all society. He created a network of electrical lines and power stations that, distributed his electrical power in the light bulb. That's what made him rich, the network, not just the light bulb itself. In fact, we all know Thomas Edison created General Electric through this business, and he became a multi-millionaire, because he created a network. And it wasn't the product necessarily, but it was the network that distributed the product. And we all know some other famous rich people that have, created networks. In fact, Rich Dad said that it's actually the richest people in the world are the ones that build the network. Everybody else just looks for work. So we know famous people that have done the same thing as Thomas Edison. I mean, we know Bill Gates with Microsoft, and we know Sam Walton with Walmart, and we know Jeff Bezos with Amazon. I mean, they have created huge networks. It's not the products that have made them rich, it's the networks that they have developed to distribute those products to a large number of people. And no one person could do that on their own. It's the network that makes that happen. And network marketing, through the network marketing companies, allow each of us, if we so choose, to be the next Thomas Edison or the next Bill Gates, because it allows us to create and build our own network rather than working for somebody else's network. We can do it for ourselves. Now, in this chapter, Robert also talks about some of the history of the business model, and it's important for what we're talking about here. But he first talks about the industrial age, of course, being the first, and that business model was run like an empire. It actually had a central government that ran everything, controlled everything. So that was that model, and we know how that's doing these days, which isn't as good as it should be. And then what next came along in the 1950s was a new business model that was proposed to Congress, who at first almost determined it to be illegal, but that's the franchise business. And that's where there is actually a network of businesses that run under the same model, have the same values. Of course, we know the big ones there, McDonald's, Subway. They were more of a transitional business between the industrial age and the information age. And the next one that came along, which is the one we're focusing on, first began like in the 1960s, first introduced in the 60s, but then became more popular in the 70s and 80s, and it's still growing tremendously today, is network marketing. And when you compare network marketing to a franchise, network marketing is actually franchise individuals. Because in this case, each individual owns their own network with network marketing. They're not just part of a network, they own their own network. And Dave and I realized this personally because when we actually moved down here to Florida, we bought into a traditional franchise business. And we come to realize, not too long into it, that we were actually, again, just part of the network, but not the owners of the network. But now that we're involved in network marketing, we now own our own network. So, and again, this is vital. I mean, the network marketing allows you to build your own network. And that's the main thing I want to relay about this chapter today. There's actually a decent amount more, and I didn't want to make my video too long, so I'm going to do an additional video in regards to the power of building a network marketing. And so stay tuned for that. And again, I really see what Robert's saying, and that you can create your riches by building your own network. And network marketing allows us to do just that. So make it a great day. Dave and I are committed to your success, and we hope you are too. and I'll talk to you